Sound okay? Let's see. I need to lower the music down, that's one thing I need to do. There we go. Ugh. This goddamn chair. Right, let's get to it. We had a really nice bounce off previous day's value area high there at the open. Crazy. Look at that, let's delete that actually for now. Yeah, really nice reaction there off of previous day's value area high. We'll see if it wants to find support at the overnight point of control, in which case a good long looks something like this. Would prefer the buys today, just purely based off of overnight point of control being higher than previous day's point of control, but we'll see how the current session fair value forms. We have no news today. Yeah, no news. Trump speaking in the afternoon. Big news is tomorrow. Well, the 10 AM high impact news, I should say. I have way too many tabs open on my laptop here. hide that. I don't want it there. It's annoying me. My layout on here is ICT Futures. Is funny. There doesn't seem to be many nodes building up in this first half an hour, so we're probably gonna have to wait a little into the 10 o'clock. That's fine, because I don't really want to mess around with it where it's currently at anyway. What's the ATR today? 3.7, okay. I wouldn't mind a short from previous days value area high, but I prefer a long. I can take either really, but like if we get something like this, I'm okay with that. Especially since I'm only going to be going for literally like a 5-point move probably. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Since I've got this previous day's value area high, overnight point of control is there, but I would want to see a pretty confident break away from this, because if we're still relatively close to this current session and overnight point of control, it needs to confidently break away from that area for me to take this short. Might break down here, then retest. There was a lot of people in Cami's school group that were taking trades yesterday. I was actually surprised how many people. I mean, obviously, people in there don't have the exact same way about it as me, so it makes sense that people took trades, but... And like a few of the trades I did see, I just didn't take, because I didn't feel confident enough in them. But people took them, and a fair few people caught some dubs. From what I saw when I checked, when I glossed over it. If this wants to go back up, then that's honestly better for me. I'll take that off the screen for now, just because obviously I'm not in that trade or remotely close to entering it. Build me some volume up here, please. Where's that magnet at? I can't be bothered finding it. Oh wait, unless it's here. There it is. Secret to profitable trading. How do I rotate you? That was one hell of a run during London. God damn. I don't have the previous overnight levels there, but I think it came close. I want to say it actually tapped overnight point of control again, like here or here, from Monday's overnight session. And then shut up. Didn't really offer a whole lot in terms of the previous day levels though. If anything, offered some losses, but this was like after London anyway. Oh, the magnet's working. There's not a whole lot of volume there. But if we can get value area high of the current session up here, then that'll do. I'm torn on this one. I am torn. I don't know whether to enter on this or not. Because it does have the overnight value area high and current session value area high, so... But there's just no volume there. So it's a B at most. And I kind of want to, at least for my first trade of the day, I kind of want it to be A. Since it's my, like, riskiest trade of the day, really. My most important trade of the day, let's say. If we can push a bit higher, I want a little bit more insight whether this is going to be like a kind of sweep and reverse type thing, or if this is a continuation. Do you know what I'm going to look at? I want to look at the CVD. See if that can help me out at all. CVD's flat, so that likely tells me that it's well, it's not got a lot of aggression behind it. Can I make these colours the same as my chart? Price is actually ahead of the CVD, which I'm pretty sure tells me that there's not much strength behind it. I think you want CVD to be ahead of price, if not like at the same time as it, like breaking highs and lows and stuff like that. Can I swap these around? I want you... There we go, it's better. Because now I can just put you all the way down there, since you're not actually that important. I can just kind of tell by hovering on you. So yeah, the fact that the CVD is diverging at these highs. I don't know what the volume profile term is, or the order flow term, but I'm pretty sure it's called absorption. Buyers aren't, price is moving, but there's no aggressive buyers behind it. So continuation is unlikely. So that, combined with the fact that even though this is a B-rated trade because it has overnight value area high and current session value area high, I'm gonna let it slide and just watch it, because I would have taken this regardless of what CVD said if we had a nice volume shelf here. That's like the biggest important thing for me, is a volume shelf of the current profile. But yeah, the fact that the CVD is, the fact that I was already like a bit unsure, and then CVD said this, which I'm pretty sure this is a bad sign if I want longs. This high being this high, and then these highs being these highs. You can see there's a divergence there. Which tells me continuation is unlikely, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Which we shall see. If anyone knows more in the know about how to use the delta, feel free to let me know if my read there is right or not. So far, it wouldn't have been tagged anyway. Do you know what I kind of want to do as well? I kind of want... How can I do this? I kind of just want the CVD like on a separate chart. I don't like having it all on this. try something. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. There we go. No, come back. Fucking son of a bitch. Come over here. Over here. There you go. Fucking hell, that was hard work. Yeah, there we go. I've got it on the other chart now, that's nice. Oh, what are you doing? Mouse is being funny. Why is my mouse not following me around the chart? That's really annoying. You are on this one. For fuck's sake. Maybe it's because the layout is the same. Okay, so this looks like it probably is about to get filled. Why are you still, like, being weird? Stop that. Is it doing that on the stream? Is my, my cursor... Yeah, it is doing it on the stream. My cursor's, like, not following me. Oh god, that's awful. I hate it. It is when I minimise it. Okay, there we go. It seems to have fixed. Oh, and it's broke again. Oh, technology, eh? So let's see how this would have gone. I am interested here if CBD has helped me read this correctly or not. Oh. I should probably also mark up where break-even would have been. Oh, what is my fucking trading view doing? I might have to restart it in a minute because it's really pissing me off, this whole like glitchy thing that it's doing. I'm gonna just restart it one sec. Let me just hide the chart so it doesn't look as messy when I do it. 1 second. I'm still here. I'm just gonna restart trading with you because it's really annoying me what it's doing. Fix yourself. Okay, yeah, that's fixed it. God knows what was wrong with that. It was just having a fucking hissy fit. But in other news, this trade would have been going pretty well. Oh, he says, as it takes a dive. That would have been a break even. Ooh, teetered on the edge. And that would have been order filled, so that would have been a dub. Interesting. Like I said, not a bad trade at all. It's at least a B, because we had overnight value area high overlapping with current session value area high. That's 2 confluences for a little 5-point move. Just a lack of volume really worried me. And then the fact that I looked at the CVD and the CVD didn't suggest, at least from my understanding of the delta, didn't suggest that this was likely. On to the next one though. Moving really slow today. Seems like it to me anyway. What an interesting first hour, almost. I do think that the CVD has kind of helped me, but it's just that the trade did pan out. Because this clearly doesn't have a lot of momentum behind it. And that is what the delta is suggesting. But I don't know how much of that is me actually seeing the delta and it reflecting price, or if that's just like me seeing what I want to see, you know. But this is the only order flow sort of thing that I am interested in adding to my style, just because it seems fairly simple, and I've heard good things about the delta. Just whether it's needed, you know. It's whether it's actually even needed. Because what the delta is making me think, if we get it, is a break back below into value. So we've had this, now if we can break back in to value, I can then take a short from here, more of like a rotational move, which is actually really nice because we have this node that's built up here. So more than happily we'll take that trade, and then if delta agrees with it, then even better. It's like price heard me, what the fuck? But where was 51? Okay, yeah, so literally like basically would have caught the top of that move, so interesting. But yeah, I do like a short here, just from what I see on the volume profile. We have current session value area high, we have overnight value area high. If we can break back below here, and then we have this node that's built to hold us lower, rotate back to POC. What is going to be interesting actually, so if this is going to break, or if this is what I've kept noticing, which is like we break a level, we have one little bounce, and then we have a second kind of acceptance bounce, if you want to call it that, where we bounce, give a little reaction, and then we come back down, bounce again, and this is the bounce of like the start of the move higher. I don't want that because that means I'm probably not going to get a trade 2 days in a row, which is unfortunate, but it will be interesting to see, that's for sure. Again, delta is literally like flat. So far we've bounced again off overnight value area high. Okay, we've got POC shifted now. And now Delta is actually showing strong buyers. Have you tried different platforms like MotiveWave or Ninja? No, I have been interested in trying MotiveWave. Ninja I never really got interested in, but that's probably because I'm on a Mac, and Ninja and Mac is not really a great partner. They're not. You can do it. It's just a pain. But I have used Tradeabate, which I did like. But yeah, MotiveWave is definitely an interesting one because that's obviously a order flow platform, which would help me. There's also Deep Charts, which isn't out on MacBook yet, but it looks really cool. And it's obviously a brand new charting platform. Yeah, I'm on TradingView right now, and then above me is Project X or TopStep X. The only reason I'm using that is simply because I have funded accounts that I passed ages ago with them, which I'm now trading. Otherwise, I would probably be on Tradeabate if I'm being honest. Not that Project X is terrible, but it's definitely unreliable. As a platform, it's not too bad. Like, obviously, it's very similar to TradingView. There's only a couple like actual things about trading or about Project X that I would tweak, and it's literally just like simple things. But as far as like actually using the platform, but as, when it comes to trading, Project X can be a bit unreliable. What do you watch Delta on? I've got Delta on TradingView at the minute. It's on my other chart. I've got it just off the chart because I don't want to clutter up the one I'm streaming on. But yeah, I don't know whether I should be. I don't know how accurate the data is on TradingView. For Delta. So if you know more about Delta and that TradingView's Delta isn't ideal to use, then do tell. Like I say, this is I'm very new to Delta. Volume profile I'm very comfortable with. Delta is more of a thing that I'm messing around with from time to time to see if I like it or not. But I do know that for something like Delta, watching it on a platform like MotiveWave or just some sort of order flow platform is better. I don't know how much better though. We really melted. Interesting. If we can push a bit lower, I'll take a short from previous day's value area high. If we can get current session value area low, to be a bit lower, and then I have this nice node here to put my stop behind. I like that trade. If we can get that, could just do with this pushing a little bit lower to get this this value area low, like down here somewhere. Project X still no extend right on current session from profile. Let's see. Probably not, if I had to guess. I don't even know where the tool is. For my fixed range, I use the fixed range volume profile here on TradeAbate or on TradingView. Sorry. I literally don't chart. I don't chart on Project X at all. I'm just entering on it. I always use TradingView to chart. Fucking hell, we're dropping. Was there any news? That was like a real like newsy spike. I can't even find the fucking fixed range volume profile tool on. It's on this one. There we go. Fixed range. Yeah, no, you can't extend right. Still can't extend right on Project X. So if this rejects here, I'm gonna go short on this on another retest. Are you aware if Delta on TradingView is reliable, Gavin? Would be interested to know. I'm gonna ask in the group actually after this stream, just because I am curious if it is a solid confluence to use on TradingView. Heard it's not fully looked into it myself, okay. Good to know at least. Okay, I'm gonna go for this short from the previous day's value area low. Oh, value area high, sorry. from the chat GBTing that I've just been doing off camera, the way that TradingView calculates the volume profile is way more reliable than something like Delta, because for Delta it basically needs access to level 2 data basically. For it to be accurate. It's still usable, but nowhere near as accurate as it would be if you had it on somewhere where you have access to level 2 data. I fell just short of tagging me in there. TradingView pulls actual exchange reported volume for futures, unlike CVD, which depends on the bid/ask splitting. The volume profile just needs the total volume traded at the price, and that data is accurate for the CME, so it's trustworthy. Obviously, so like when you're on futures. Okay, filled on that. Let's see how that goes. $37.5 is my break-even point. Thought something clicked then. That was weird. Saw something in the corner of my eye, like flash. Looking pretty good. Oh, not looking good. I'm going to move this over to the side just so it's out of the way. You boys can see I'm in the trade. Oh. Does that break even? Come on. Let me get my mouse over here ready to move to break even. Teetering on the edge. Okay, that's break even. Can't lose the trade now. I just realised that should be, oh no, it shouldn't, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I have yet to be, that's something interesting, I have yet to be stopped out on a break even since adjusting it to 90%, so let's see if this does. It is popping back up. Oh, wow, okay, interesting. That's my first ever break even since swapping it to 90%. We'll see if it saved my balls or not. Looks like it probably did. Unfortunate. What was that? One tick away? Oh, wait. That was... What's the low on here? It's because it's different. Micro to mini. Wait, what? Oh, no, it was... Oh, yeah, it was literally a tick away. It looks like the break even saved my ass because now it's pumping. Point of control flipped. Yeah, that would have been break even. There we go. So 90% rule came in clutch there. Thank fuck. Okay, so break even on trade one. What did I get on that? Did I get, like, yeah, $3? Perfectly executed, in my opinion, though. I'm going to go ahead and ignore the delta, seeing as what I've just seen from the old ChatGPT telling me that it's probably not reliable. And of course, Mr. Gavin. That was a potential trade, by the way. I don't really like hopping in and out of a trade like a few minutes after each other. Give myself like a 5-minute cool off period. And also that really shot up, so... And it failed at point of control. Point of control shifted lower and then it blew through it. So we'll go ahead and just sit on the sidelines for a minute here. Until we determine if we want to take another trade or not. I do like the short idea still from overnight value area high that I outlined earlier. That's a real shame that came one tick from take profit and stopped me out at break even. That was my first trade back on my my funded accounts since switching over with volume profile. Point of control shifted higher again. We do have a pretty evenly distributed range here, to be honest. Do you know what I could do? I just realised I could do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, wait, no, because I don't have... Let me just check. Let me check something here. I'm seeing if I've loaded Tradeovate up. I'm not sure if I can even get it on here. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, that looks very different to how the other one looked. If I'm looking at it right. Ugh. Nope. Monitor's froze. Great. Give me a second here. Stream might go funny for a second. Okay, we're back. I just realised the music's not been playing. Sorry. Yeah, the delta on Tradeovate is very different to the one that was on TraderView, which is interesting. Okay, I've had a little bit of a play around with that, just complete and total silence. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that. Definitely gonna use the TradeAvate one though, which is just handy that I have that Lucid account. So I have access to the Delta on TradeAvate, which, from what I can tell, is more accurate / reliable than the CVD on TradingView. So that's good to know. Real even distribution sort of day today, which I do not enjoy. So close to getting that dub on the short, would have been nice. Oh well. Wait, let me get that CV. I want to compare the CVD on here to. Let me just get rid of you for now. Oh wow, yeah, it's really different. That's 310, never mind. So that's that high. It's still massively different. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here just because this isn't really in a position here where I'm thinking anything is going to happen. I will be watching just this last half an hour on my own, but I will call the stream there. We had that break-even trade about, what, 20 minutes ago? So close, so close. That would have been nice. That would have been great to start the funded accounts back off again with the volume profile with a win, but, you know, it could have been worse. Break even could have been worse. It was just, it was so close. It got right there, got a tick away. But yeah, I will. It would have been a no drawdown. It would have literally been 0 drawdown as well. So yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, I will leave the stream today there. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a little bit more action soon. But I feel like we might drop off towards Christmas. Obviously, it's the 2nd of December now, so we have like another 2 weeks really, and then probably take a couple of weeks off for Christmas just since the volume will really drop off. And then we'll get back to it in the new year. But yeah, that's all from me today, boys. Appreciate you all hanging around, and I will catch you tomorrow, exact same time, 9:45 in the morning.